Studying English is a bit boring sometimes, especially when you didn't see any result of your progress, but you have to practice. Otherwise, you're gonna still in the same level. So without wasting time, let's just practice our English together. Bro, what kind of that music? Just a random music that I choose. So starting my day with breakfast, and I'm try to move my body. So yeah, a bit sweating. Well, I used to do that with someone, but now I'm alone. This time I'm preparing food for catfish. This cold pellet, a brown, like a bowl, a small bowl. Yeah, I'm walking to that place. So we put it on the fish tank. What do you call this place? It's like fish tank or water tank. I give some food for the catfish and they are just fighting over the food. I thought they were hungry already. I don't give everything at once so all the fish can eat. One of my neighbor also came to see the catfish and she also tried to give the catfish food and she said the food is so many. My neighbor is so nice here. She gave the catfish food. I think half of the food that she gave it to the catfish. There is a lot of food of catfish that I bring from home because in this box fish there are around 500 catfish. Those catfish still fighting over the food. So here catfish can be harvested after about 3 months. Right now they are 2 months old, so in about 1 more month they will be ready to sell. This one we call it calamansi. It's very small but very strong in flavor. It is small like this. We usually use it for sambal or drinks. It is sour and very refreshing. After that, I took shower and cleaning my body for all this stuff. I also look for a baking mold with 100 pieces to make pineapple tart cookies. So it's gonna be easier for me to make cookies next time. And before studying, I enjoy my time to eat chips, tempeh chips, very good. Here I study a little bit from my books that I read before and I look again for the new vocabulary that I don't understand about that and I look the meaning of that from my phone. I google it on the Oxford Dictionary and explain it again on my own way. I try to um, understanding the context. Sometimes the words doesn't feel make sense if you translating word by word, but you have to look for the whole context to understanding. So I need to revise again what I'm writing and retelling the things that I just learned so that I can more clear on my thoughts and understanding more about what I just learned. So I'm not kind of person like understanding at once. I need to learning again and again. Let me share what I've just learned. I learned adjectives, vocabulary words, a few words maybe familiar with on your ears already, but let me just explaining so that I can remembering myself. So the first word is called ambiguous. You know, ambiguous, having more than one meaning. Maybe you already experienced about the word ambiguous when you talk to your friends, and somehow the sentences just end up with ambiguous words, more than one meaning, and you both of you got confused. You need to validate. Is it validate? The what the person are trying to talk about so that you can easily to get what they point. It's because the they having more than one meaning. It's called ambiguous. So we said it ambiguous, having more than one meaning. Okay. The next word, it's called aesthetic. You already know what the meaning aesthetic is, I guess. Aesthetic is related to beauty and appearance. Another example here, people are attracted to the aesthetic appeal of the car rather than its performance. So related to beauty and appearance. Number three, it's called myriad. What the meaning of myriad? Myriad means very many. So instead of saying very many, you can say myriad. For example, you'll enjoy the myriad museums, monuments, and attraction in the city because um, it's very many. It's called myriad, very many. Okay. Another the word number four is concise. Concise means giving a lot of information in a few words. For example, even though John's presentation are a bit boring, they are concise. So concise is giving lots of information in a few words. The last but not least, is my favorite, hideous. Hideous means very ugly or bad. Look at the hideous new building. What architect designs that? So hideous, don't say that to your friends, okay? Maybe you're gonna fighting together or argue because you said your friend's ugly. Don't say it to your friend, don't try. Oh, but you. This time I'm gonna show you one website that I found it around a month ago. This website is free. I use it to learning my grammar and reading. Uh, if you are already on your intermediate level, because they are three level lesson that you have completed, and after you completed the lesson you're gonna receive a diploma certificate, but you have to complete it all the lesson. Like there are 39 lesson for elementary, 20 lesson for intermediate, and 27 for the advanced. So you have to complete it all the lesson. Don't worry, you're gonna get the teacher if you get difficult and confusing about all the stuff. All right, another thing that I want to do right now is listening. I choose video from YouTube from Ali Abdallah, just highlight on my YouTube. So let's just watching this talking about how to building system, because I think I need this one because I always like of my discipline because I'm so lazy. Maybe I didn't building a good system for myself. So let's say if I can get something from Ali Abdallah right now. Increase your chances of achieving whatever. There was very practical way, step by step, how to building system to achieve the goals. Super good. The last thing I do is journaling. Simply like what I feel, what I'm doing for today, and what I learned, what I already learned for whole day, and I wrote everything that comes to mind. I need to also add more for writing, take time, spending time for writing skill, because um, most of the time I always making mistake when I'm writing, even though simple, for example texting someone, I make mistake. I don't know how to texting. I mean, I can speak, but when it's time comes to text in the text, I don't know the correct way to writing the word. So it's always messy, always making mistake on my writing. So here I also writing for the next day I what I'm doing. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I love to do journaling more next time. because it's also make me understand myself better. So thank you for watching, everyone. Let me know in the comment what do you think about my video today. I also want to learn from you too. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.